Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different to my regular content. Instead of playing Phasmophobia, Roblox or Minecraft, I'll be talking about a topic that has been increasingly gaining notice throughout young people amongst other things. It's a condition that can be so severe it leads to the inability to do daily tasks. This condition is anxiety disorder. Anxiety disorder can affect a person at any stage in their life. However, during a study in the cases of anxiety disorder for young people aged 15 to 24, it was found that 31.5% of people have or have had anxiety disorder in the last 12 months of the survey being conducted. But what is anxiety disorder and why is it a problem? Anxiety disorder causes a higher than normal sense of worry or fear. Being fearful on a normal stance allows people to complete tasks we would otherwise not have the motivation to complete. Although with anxiety disorder, the feeling of fear and worry may not leave or in some cases increase with mundane occurrences. Anxiety disorder can get so severe to the point where it causes limitations to complete everyday tasks. But what are the chances that you would get it, and what are the underlying causes of it in young people? Well, there are multiple causes for anxiety disorder in young people, ranging from physical factors to mental factors. One physical factor that could cause anxiety in young people is peer pressure. Although it may sometimes be a harmless game with friends, it can negatively impact young people in more ways than one. Being pressured by your friends already causes enough stress, but being pressured to commit a crime like shoplifting or vandalism just builds up on it. Another form is indirect peer pressure, where peers might be doing good at school and be overall perfect students, which brings down the morale of said young person. One mental factor includes the young person's brain development process being overwhelmed with the adult responsibilities that are pushed onto their teen life. But what are the negative effects of anxiety disorder? Generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD for short, is generally linked to a constant feeling of anxiety or dread. This not only hinders the ability to follow a daily life, but can also, unlike normal worrying and stress, often come and go for months or up to years. Some symptoms of this are the feeling of being restless or on edge, which can lead to fatigue and difficulty concentrating from the constant need to be on alert, head, muscle, and stomach aches, and difficulty sleeping, which ties in with the fatigue. These symptoms hinder young people in their performance during school, work, or even with general life. It can cause struggles with growing up as the brain is still developing and thus can cause trauma or even damage. Well, what are the ways we can prevent or manage this? There are many ways to deal with anxiety, from therapy to medicine. One way for the individual to deal with anxiety is to commonly talk to a person you trust, whether that is your family, a close friend, therapist, or even just a diary. Communicating within a close connection can enforce safety and assist with the general issue of over-worrying. Using a diary is a great way to keep tabs on panic attacks and reflect on them to build yourself stronger and more resilient than before. Another method for managing with anxiety is general management. Talking to a family member can allow for you to let out all your worries rather than keeping them pent up within. On top of this, general support from a close friend or family is always reassuring. With anxiety, worrying may seem like a must, and if you stop, then something bad will happen. If you are to manage a time to think about what your worries are, then not only have you not forgotten about them, but you are also unhindered with life and can continue everyday tasks without having to worry about not worrying. This is a great way to not only manage anxiety, but might be able to lead to rehabilitating it so that the body can get used to not having to worry 24/7. So overall, an anxiety disorder is not someone overreacting, but someone who is fighting with their own worries in a battle that they believe they have lost. Be that friend or family member to help the person push through their battle and panic attacks. Take action.